Ooh. Yes. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dane Bramage Rocks channel. All right, number one, happy Freeze the Fall Friday. And I know, typical Dane Bramage Rocks fashion, I am late on this reaction, but nonetheless, Freeze the Fall is continuing to drop new music leading up to a new release EP to be announced later on down the road. But nonetheless, this song premiered March 26th of 2025, and it is called Aurora, which is now the third song we've heard into this new series of music that they're writing and coming up with. And if you haven't checked it out already, they actually, in typical Freeze the Fall fashion, they did a pre-show with BEL Development where they talk about it, get caught up on all the things there. And of course, if you follow them on Patreon, they are very, very active on that. They love the community, the fans, and they're always chatting with people. I encourage you to head over to their Patreon, sign up, become a member, and just follow along with their journey and their story as they continue on their journey and their story. And it's super awesome. They're very involved in such a good group of people, not even the band themselves, but everyone surrounding them, the producers, the families, and all that stuff. But nonetheless, Freeze the Fall, new music, released March 26, 2025 with their new song, Aurora. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into this. So here we go. All right, two notes. As you see here, this content contains flashing lights that may trigger seizures in photosensitive individuals. This is a visualizer, so not an actual music video, which I'm sure you guys are familiar with. But number two, on their Patreon and some of their other social media posts, they have been teasing to some storylines or lore, if you will, about the releases up to date. So let's see if we can find that out. But first and foremost, let's just listen to the song. Ooh. Yes. All right, so awesome that Jonah led this one off with that fun little drum beat. I am loving the guitar riff on this. Dun 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 dun. That is funky and that is awesome. Look, there they are. Yep, came right up. This, oh wow, this is such a different. It's like a different sound. I mean, they're really like evolving here, like exploring their sound here. This is definitely like outside of what we've heard so far. Not as heavy, but funky. Does that make sense? It's good. And this just shows how well they're already progressing at such early stages in their careers. You know what I mean? This is fantastic. What a neat little visualizer. Props to, I forgot her name, but I'll get that information later, who put this together. Teddy, I think it was. No, that might be the producer. Anyway, I digress. Let's watch the show visualizer thing. Aria. Excuse me? A violin? Or something stringy? I'm terrible with instruments. Well, okay. Awesome. Yeah, no, let's, yeah. Wow. Ooh. No, that was awesome. See, I love that guitar riff, that don don da 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 don don don, and then that time he actually picked up on Arya's bass in the background there, don don. I was like, oh, this song. How do I explain this? It's like it's so different. It's like art. This is just it's so flowy. I can't even think of the words. I really cannot. This is unlike anything they have done so far, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Nice. The Red Garden? There's that voice in the back again. So that's been consistent. At the end of all the videos, there's just this voice in the background. I think I heard the Red Garden or the Red Guard or something like that. Anyway, aside from that. So, yeah, they're telling the story for sure. I have a thought. But I'm going to hold that thought into the wrap up. There they are. See? Dun, dun, da, 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 da. That's going to be stuck in my head so much. I'm actually going to head right over to Spotify, and hopefully it's already uploaded on there because that is going on the Dane Bramage Rocks playlist 100%. But that was such, again, it was smooth. It was just like clean. I don't even know how to explain it. It was just a gorgeous rock song. It's like something you'd hear like almost like 90s-ish, if that makes sense. That doesn't make sense. But anyway, Freeze the Fall, another jam, and they just continue to dominate this. It's awesome. But I got to dig into the lyrics. I think I have an idea. Stick around for the wrap up. Wasn't that one fun? It was so different, and I liked it. It made this one didn't feel like the other ones, and I mean that in a really good way, because I was just listening to that one like, man, it just felt good. It's one of those songs that make you feel good. Now, some of them like you get into and you're grunge like, oh my god, that was awesome. And this one you're just like, whoa, that was awesome. You know, you're just like, that was really, really cool song. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and the story I think they're telling involves like an oppressed society or system where individuals are controlled, right? And this isn't the first time they've done these lyrics, not even even some from the last album, but a system where individuals are controlled, judged, and potentially face public or real ritualistic confrontation, if you will, or ending, and the desire to escape the possibility of a different reality, you know, maybe in their mind mentally, but it kind of seems that's what we're alluding to here from hearing all the songs. It's definitely a very individual, controlled, judged, and system, corrupt system, if that makes sense. So we'll see. There's more to come, but they're definitely going to allude to the Lord. I promise you, I have not seen any teasers. I have not read any like posts that might allude to that, but I know they're telling a story because that part they did come out with for sure. So we're going to find that out, of course, as we go along and it all gets revealed. But so far, that's what it seems like we're dealing with here. But nonetheless, happy Freeze the Fall Friday. Jonah, Arya, Quinn, momagers, band dads, and producers. Oh, speaking of, so I was right. So on this, actually, I'll bring over here to their YouTube channel, the YouTube description of that song. I'm going to get it together, I promise. Just giving credit where credit is due. Of course, we know Freeze the Fall, 3 teens who write and comprise music that's uniquely their own. Quinn, 17, vocals and guitar. Jonah, 16 on drums. And Arya, 16 on bass and vocals. We're all born and raised in Kelowna, BC, Canada. But here's the song production stuff down here. As normal from Oodalay Recordings, Jordan Chase was the song producer. Colton Douglas from the same studio was the sound engineer. And here's your visualizer, creator, and editor. It was 100% Teddy Hillary from Orphanarium Productions. And the strings, we did have strings in there that we heard that we pointed out during, I say we, me, in the video was from Imir McCarrick. And of course, here all the lyrics for you to go down and read on yourself. But another phenomenal banger. If you guys are watching this because of Freeze the Fall, number one, thank you. Leave me those comments. What do you think? Are you catching on anything? Are you catching any lore? Leave me those comments. If they've told anything on any of the recordings or any of the things that I might have missed, don't give it away. I'm just curious if you have your own thoughts and opinions on that song. But when more Freeze the Fall comes out, it's going to be on this channel, of course, as we are huge supporters of them and they're huge supporters of us here, Dane Bramage Rocks, YouTube, and yeah, it will continue on. So hope you enjoyed that one. That was Freeze the Fall with Aurora. Guys, good job. Keep doing what you do. This is amazing. We're here for you always. And until next time, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day and keep on rocking.